All right. Here we go. Sleepy cricket is a wakey cricket. Okay. Well, let's do this. We're going to go to stage one here, and we're just going to start designing some things. So we were working on the path that our vehicle is going to take. Initially, we're going to have some moment where we come over the edge here and go flying down. Now, why these guys are here, why they keep showing up, I don't know. Let me delete this, save, reopen. Stage one again. Okay, they're gone. Good. Okay. Also, we have this bug right at the beginning where we our ship gets hit. So we should figure out what's going on there. So I think we're playing the hit sound somewhere right off the gate. Play SFX impact. Let's do a break here. Let's see what's going on. We're looking for the body that we're hitting. And the path of the body is ourself. So look at this scene. We have a collision mesh. Okay. So we could create an import script to change what this is. And we have ship. Um, so let's do that. Hmm. Trying to remember the class name here for import. I think it's editor scene post import, right? Yeah, this is it. Here's an example code. And why are we not seeing... let's go ahead and, you know what? I can tell that we're going to have a problem here. So we're going to go here. Don't save this. We're going to go over to this and change it to... You know what? I think we need to move this whole thing. This is like our primary project now. So, what I'm going to do is create a folder. And we're going to move... We'll keep the Steamworks stuff here. Steam pipe build and this are going to go with us. We're not deleting. We're cutting and pasting. Okay. So then... Now we'll rename this code. Or Godot. Okay. And then, yeah, why not just do underscore? Okay. Open up Godot. Remove missing imports. Godot project. Import it. Okay. So there's that. Now we go over here. We're going to quit this. Okay. And we're going to go... Uh-huh. Okay. Here we are. And we're going to run import, create collisions. There we go. Okay. And we don't want to create collisions. We want to set collision mask. Set collision mask. So get rid of this. Much better. Much better. So. Create collisions is already imports. Set collision mask. we go back to game or stage, we find the ship. Here it is. Hover bike. Okay, so one major thing that I want to try and figure out is how to manage the assets where because what I'm doing is I'm pulling in a bunch of asset packs, right? And the problem is I can use one thing out of that asset pack, and the entire asset pack is now included in the export of the game. And that's simply just because they're all in the same folder, and then it all just kind of goes over. Ideally, from a workflow perspective, I don't want to have to think about which ones am I using and which ones aren't I using. Ideally, I would like to be able to just find the asset and drag it into the project and be done and not have to think about it. And in that case, I would need some sort of magical script or something that goes through what? Every scene that I have. And then what? What do we do? Do I literally dynamically adjust the exclude list on our export here to not include certain things? Do I what? Do I do some sort of workflow thing where I mean, it's not the biggest deal for the first playtest to not think about, but it might make for a hell of a go back if I don't have it ready now. I mean, what I could do is just have a folder called available assets that mirrors an assets folder hierarchy. So out of the box we have available assets and then assets. And then when now this would be kind of weird, but this is the easiest way I can think to do this. Available assets is not part of the export of the game. But whenever I use something in available assets and put it into any scene anywhere, it then registers as an asset, and then it goes in the mirrored directories. The recursive directories inside available assets are then recreated in assets, and any asset that I use in a scene is then pointing there. That seems like a lot of work. Is there a way? I feel like there was a way in Godot. See, I know there's a tool here for Orphaned Resource Explorer. Resources without explicit ownership. Here we go. So theoretically, okay. So like stage one, okay, hang on. I think we might have something. So we have the caching system here. Stage one is here. So if we look at the Orphan Resource Explorer, see, I don't like this, that I just delete it. There should be a checkbox that says don't export. Is there... I can't even search from here. So we're looking for stages. Or scenes. Stage 1. Stage elements. What the hell's stage 1? Stage. It's under stage elements. And this is resources. So a scene wouldn't be a part of this. Although scene is technically a resource. Orphaned Resource Explorer. So this is under scene, stage. I'm confused. Stage 1 should be in the root here. I don't see it at all. Why do some of these show numbers? Orphaned Resource Explorer. Go back. Stage 1 isn't in here. These are all accurate. But what's this? Show dependency. Uh-huh. Okay. But they're all considered orphan. I think this is safe to nuke these. But, and like assets in particular is going to have a ton, right? Yeah, yeah. Owns. Texture owns it, but it's still orphaned. Okay. So, does orphan Godot orphaned resource class? There's got to be a class to query. Track down orphans. No. Godot orphaned resource. So does this not explore? Built-in tool designed to help you identify and clean up orphan unused. Right, I know that. Right. While useful, the built-in explorer is notoriously basic. It's a basic bitch. Comes with critical limitations, path-based references. It struggles to track resources that are dynamically loaded. Right. Script classes often fails to properly track scripts that are referenced globally via class names. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. So, like, if you have a static class that you just refer to that way and you never have a scene that instantiates from it, that would be bad. It might flag singletons or project resources as orphaned. Community alternatives. Highly popular performs and platforms. Handles batch deletions, ignores phantom files, and goes to a deeper scan of scene and resource references. Somebody's done the work. Orphan.import file cleaner. So, Godot resource cleaner. Is this in the new asset store? It's so funny that we literally have like a CC cleaner for Godot. Are we serious right now? A simple but powerful add-on that helps keep your project and export builds neat and lightweight. Over time, blah 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 blah. Scan your project and are unused. Add files that you definitely don't want to delete in the key list. Delete unnecessary files in bulk. I mean, this isn't what I want. Man, these screenshots are embarrassing. Like that, this is how they show everything. Not the fault of the people making the plugin. Um, okay, where does this exist? Um, we're gonna lose. I'm doing good. How are you? Let's reload just to confirm I have it loaded. Uh-huh. Reload. Vibe coding. Hmm. Where is this thing? Don't know how to make a caching plugin. Here we go. All right, I think I know how I'm gonna do this. I think I know how I'm gonna do this. It's actually quite simple. We're gonna have um we're gonna create a folder called Do Not Export. Will not export. No export. So we're gonna have a folder called No Export. And we're gonna move assets over to that. And as you would think, pretty sure I have to replace the basket from the upper bar because it won't show the right numbers for the cache pages. Okay. We are moving the assets over to do not export. We're going to get this right, guys. I want to do this the right way. I'm totally serious. I'm not even being pedantic or whatever. Okay. So we have no export. So now if we go to our exports and we go on resources here, we can comma separate this. And then we say no export star. So if I just choose a folder, does that just automatically mean anything within it? The right way equals my way. I mean, I don't want to do this right now. Okay, and now we're going to have an assets folder. Okay. So basically what we've done is no export. And actually, we can just move pipeline tools into there. And now we're being explicit about what we're exporting. So now we can get rid of pipeline tools as an export in this list as well. So we go to export here and we get rid of pipeline tools. So just everything in no export. How about that? Okay, that looks good. Yeah, last night, I don't know if you were here last night. I got the game running on Steam for the playtest. I'm hoping to see Jacob this morning to have him test something for me on Windows. I actually don't know how to do the invites, so we got to figure that out. What do we got? We are going to go to the game. Here's the playtest. And this is the dumbest test ever. It's just going to have a start button. I guess we need to figure out the runtime as well. There we go. Okay. So I'm kind of getting a little distracted, jumping around on a few things here. So now, though, the problem with this approach is that I can easily make it work in here, and then it won't work out there on exports. So like right now, all of these assets are in no export, right? And actually, all of these can go away for now. What I could do, I could have some simple warning system to catch it, where we go through each scene and we just look for something that's using something in no export. Let's do it. Like for instance, right now, this should be happening. Like this script, this scene here is in no export. So what we'll do is we will build an export script. We're doing it, guys. I'm getting this stuff out of the way. I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do it right for me, for my workflow, for the things that I'm doing. Editor export plugin. Automatically invoked whenever the user exports the project. Their most common use is to determine what files are being included in the exported project. Hey, that's me. That's what I'm doing. For each plugin, export begin is called at the beginning of the export process. Okay. To use editor export, register it using editor plugin add export plugin method first. Registers a new editor export plugin. Editor plugin used by the editor to extend its functionality. So how do I register this? Oh, I legit I'm going to make a plugin. Ew. Before creating a new empty project, wherever you want, this will serve as a base to develop and test the plugins. First thing you need for the editor to identify a new plugin is to create two files, plugin CFG. You know what would be good is if this was wholly dynamic, meaning it goes through every single export you have. No. It's okay. This is even better. It knows the exports that's running, right? We know the export that's running. We look at the exclude list, and then we use that to determine where we're going to look for things that are being excluded that are included in scripts that are being used for the thing, right? That would be the preferred way. But that seems like a lot of work right now that we're not going to do. So we're going to create a new plugin. We're going to do this hot. Project, tools. How do we do this? Go to plugins tab and create new plugin. Okay, so project settings, plugins, create new plugin. Okay. Orphan export orphan references. Check. Okay, export orphaned references. Check. Author is me. Description, check for orphans. Resources. Before exporting. Main.gd. Create. Okay. On. Add-ons. There we go. Okay. So we have that. And now we're going to register our editor export plugin. I'm here for Texaco commercials. JD, I just got the playtest builds working in Steam last night, so I'm feeling good about that. I understand the flow for it. Thank you. Nicely done to you too. How you doing? Do a shout out here in a second. I gotta get better about my shouts and my outs. Okay. Man, I ain't done shit. Hell, man, I got a cousin. He ain't rich. He don't do shit. You don't need $1 million to do nothing. All right. 2 chicks at the same time. I tell you what I'd do if I had $1 million. I like how serious he gets. His face like drops, and he sounds dead serious. If you had $1 million, you do 2 chicks at the same time. Hell yeah! Oh God, that movie. Uh... Look at the kind of girls who double up on me and go for a guy with $1 million. It's so good. Oh man. Hey Peter man, check out Channel 9. I'm sorry, man. I thought you'd want to see this. Oh God. Now is this relative? Jacob, I need you to do test something for me, bro. Give me a second. I'm gonna send you a Steam an invite to the playtest. I think this means I actually have to get I have the technology. Am I glitching? Just in my speech or on the stream? View applications. Boop 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 boop. Playtest. Steamworks admin. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. Playtest. Boop 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 boop. Camera is a little low FPS. Your mom's a little low FPS. Camera is? Oh yeah. Ooh. No, that's the internet, boys. Hmm. Should be okay now. Oh no, we're dropping. Network. Network drops. Let me check. Network is bad right now. Dropped frames are crazy. Hmm. 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 I'm thinking it's Twitch. I think it might be Twitch. Let me do a speed test. Speedtest.net. Yeah, I'm seeing a ton of drop frames. Oh, damn. All right, guys, I think I'm going to reset. I don't know if I should do my router or let me do a speed test on my phone. Maybe it's my network cable. All right, I'm going to reset it.